Okay, Eddie Z Radio here for the Academy of Art University's Urban Nights Radio, and I'm sitting next to Anthony Green, the man, the legend himself, and I finally get the chance to meet you. How are you, man?
I'm great, dude. I couldn't be better. It's good to meet you. That's quite an introduction.
Thank you. So I've been watching you ever since I was a kid, and that's kind of the thing that everybody, all my friends know about. But I want to talk about your solo career. How is that different from playing live shows with Circa Survive?
Like the energy's a little bit different. The songs are a little bit more laid back in a sense, some of them. So the songs are a little bit different, and to be honest, like when I play on stage, I try to just feel the energy of the music and allow that to take over, and that doesn't really change no matter who I'm playing with. Playing guitar and singing is a little bit different than just playing on stage and running around with the mic. And sometimes in Circa, I kind of go crazy. You know what I mean? I feel this need to just kind of go nuts. And when I do solo tours, I still feel that, but it's a little bit more contained.
In 2010, I saw you were playing here in San Francisco. It was a sold-out show, and that's one of the things I want to talk about. There was so much raw emotion. Is it just because you lose yourself in the crowd and the music, or what's that like?
Yeah, it's the music's very powerful. Whether you're listening to it or creating it or whatever part you're playing, and it has this ability to just take over. And if you allow it to do that, on stage, it can be one of the most powerful experiences. And that's why I do it. I love that feeling. It's like a drug high. I go after that. Be on stage and playing a song that you connect with fully, and nothing's better than that.
Right. Now, being in bands ever since 1997, just growing up,
It's crazy.
It's pretty amazing though. You've come so far in basically such a short amount of time. Is it because music has sort of like just been your calling ever since you were young?
I don't know. I think I never really, when I started playing music, I never imagined I'd be able to do it for a living. Everybody I played with was way better. The only difference being is none of them wanted to sing. Everybody was really good guitar, really good drummer, a really good bass player, and I wouldn't consider myself a good singer. I just had the balls to do it, and I just sort of put myself there. I remember when I got asked to join Seos, and I was thinking about moving to California, and I was thinking well, I could go do this, I could go out there and see the world, and I never thought about the band being big or anything. I just thought about what'd you say?
There's a zombie in here.
There's a zombie in here? Where? What are you gonna do?
That's got to be the best interruption I've ever had, I think.
There's a zombie in here. He's the best kid, dude. Having them out on the road is really cool. It makes it so much fun.
Definitely.
It's a dream. I never imagined I'd be a dad having kids. I never imagined I'd be a successful singer-songwriter in a successful band. There's so much in my life that I'm grateful for, and it's a fucking dream come true, dude.
Yeah.
That's why it's weird when people come up and they're like, dude, thank you so much for coming. Yeah, thank me, dude. Thank you. I'm so lucky.
Now, with over 35 works in your career, you're 31 right now. What's next for Anthony Green and Circa Survive?
Well, I just started a label, Nostradamus Records, and I'm going to be putting out my music and, hopefully more music from other projects that I'm working on next year. Sound of Animals is getting together and doing some shows I'm really excited about. They're almost all sold out. Mm-hmm. I'll be working on more solo stuff. Circa, hopefully I'll put a record out next year. I'm working on releasing a book of like poetry and photos and art for my wife and I, and some of my friends. Lots of really, really awesome stuff coming next year.
Oh man, we're more than excited to hear it. But so how is that traveling with your family, and does that make it easier?
Yeah, totally. In a lot of ways it's difficult because like when you're not, you can get a lot of free time and like that's awesome. But I would rather zombies.
Tell me about the zombies. It's awesome.
That's the fucking best thing ever.
Where'd you get the zombie idea
That's what
from?
it's like. Well, I told him there were zombies outside.
Oh man.
Kind of is. We're in the Tenderloin, so kind of keep them away from the outside.
I think that's the easiest way to break it.
Yeah. So.
Be quiet. No,
What's up,
you've
man?
been talking now.
What do you want to say to the camera? Say something to the camera, Luke.
No, they're not get loud.
You're gonna be a singer like your pops?
Tell them about zombies.
We hate them. That's the zombies outside. That's the zombies.
See you on the bus. Bye, buddy.
And that's got to be the greatest feeling, right?
It's pretty awesome. I mean, like, I hate missing them. I hate being on the road and being far away from them. It just sucks. So being able to like have them out here and like, it sucks that some people would be bummed about that. Like, I love that. Like, I love the fact they can run in on an interview and like, I just love them being around. I don't like the idea of like being that dad that's like traveling so much that they can't be with their family, and I don't like the idea of like giving up this to go home and just be a family man. So I have to put them together and make it work. I have to like I'm lucky enough that they are they've adapted to the road and they're really good on the bus. They're really good with being backstage and with the band and they run around and play everywhere we can. We take them to playgrounds. They went to Alcatraz, and they went all over San Francisco, and we've been going to zoos and parks, and it's been really fun. Right. So, it was a kind of an experiment. I wasn't sure how it was going to work out, and it's been awesome.
Okay.
So, say good night. Good night. Say good night.
For a lot of people, writing music is kind of like a journal. What would you say music meant to you exactly? What if tomorrow you had to, take some time off? Impact on you heavily?
I couldn't. All I do is make music. Okay. It's not like it's something I do like for business, and it's not like something I do just for pleasure. Like I do it all the time. Like ever since I started doing it, I've been on this journey with it, and recently I just, last couple years, I've been doing it professionally. I just haven't taken any breaks. I don't stop between record cycles. I don't take a break when I'm touring. I'm always writing. I'm always writing poetry and taking pictures and being creative.
Okay.
And I just find that it just keeps you strong, keeps you like, you just get better and better at it. When you take breaks, your muscle weakens. You know what I mean? It's just like any other thing with a muscle. You got to keep it strong.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Now, as far as do you have any specific songs that you favor, just writing with Circa Survive or Seosin or your personal stuff?
I really love, I love playing the new songs from Young Legs live. They give me like chills. Like playing Breaker gives me chills.
Nice.
There's other like songs. I love playing Moon Song live. It's like one of my favorite songs to play live. It's one of my favorite songs I ever wrote. I know it's an older song, but I love singing 7 Years. That's just one of those songs that every night whenever I sing it, it just feels like a great moment. Every time I sing it, I feel like I connect with everybody in the room, and it's a great feeling.
That's crazy because that's the first song I ever learned how to play.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. That's a lot of people's first songs they ever heard my voice, and you know, the fact that people have been listening to me and listening to music I've been making since then is so incredibly insane. It's awesome.
Okay. In the process of Young Legs, was it a long time to write, or what was that whole thing?
I started some of the songs I started writing like even before Your Beautiful Things came out, and then, you know, when I was done Beautiful Things, I started working on these songs and a follow up for it, and you know, I just want to keep writing, keep putting out music for as long as I can, dude.
Okay.
Yeah. When I die, I want people to be like, how the fuck did that guy record so much music?
Yeah. It's a thing of going at it every single day, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to be touring your brand new album, which came out November 12th, all the way up till December, where you have a show with Circa Survive, right?
Yeah, we're playing a show in LA at the Shrine with Deer Hunter.
Okay.
Deer Hunter's playing. It's
love
going to
them.
be ridiculous. And then we're working on new music, and yeah, shit couldn't be more exciting. Sound of Animals shows are in March. I'm going to the UK, playing solo with Deer Hunter, going all over Europe, which I'm so excited about.
Okay.
And shit should be good.
All right. We'll be sure to be following you on Instagram, Twitter, everything. Thank you, Anthony, so much for the interview.
My pleasure.
All right. For the Academy of Art University's Urban Nights Radio, I'm Eddie Z, and this is Anthony Green, and we're out.